Hey, good morning, fellas. How you doing? It's about 2:23, 2nd of March, Sunday morning. This video is going to be about self-destructive people and what you have to do to get them out of your lives. About an hour ago, you got a phone call from a guy when I used to drink and I first got here, used to hang around with. I'll just give you his first name. His name is Chris. Chris is a few years younger than I am. And since I've known him, he's never had an actual job. Now, Chris likes to party. Chris doesn't like to pay for anything because he doesn't have any money, because he doesn't have a fucking job, because he won't be disciplined. Chris called me from the county jail this morning. Let me go back. Let me digress and go back now. Back when I was drinking, I got into some of my old bad habits, and some of those bad habits is the reason why when I applied with one of my new friends in the El Paso Police Department to go for a ride-along, I can't go for a ride-along because of the stupid shit I did back when I was drinking and being a fucking terror to this fucking city. He never changed. He called and he wanted me to bail him out of the county jail. Now, I probably personally spent $40,000 on this guy, just getting his ass out of jail, helping him getting back on his feet, only for him within a few months, at the most 3 months, to go back and do the same stupid shit. He would get to the point to where he would go and run a bar tab up at a place. That was one of the cats. And then he would try to get out, leave the place without paying. So, and then they want someone else to pay for, anyways. It's just self-destructive people. At some point in time when you deal with a self-destructive person, you have to cut them loose. It's, for me, I had to, what I used to call, have a come to Jesus moment. Hang on, I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me for sneezing. The cats are getting ready to battle right over here, so I'm going to blow my nose, so let me close my jacket back up. I am disappointed, but I think in the last 8 years I've done enough for this person. And they just won't they just can't keep themselves out of trouble. He likes to drink and he likes to smoke weed. He doesn't like to work. He doesn't want a job. He just expects money to fall from the sky and bail him out of any problems he has. He can be very charming. He can be very fun. But he's self-destructive. And I was self-destructive when I was drinking. I don't want to belabor the subject, but you're not responsible for anybody else except for yourself, unless you have a child. And you're only responsible for that child if they're following your directions and guidance. Now, that also includes the woman or women in your lives. You can't help somebody who is self-destructive. They will not do the right thing. They cannot help themselves. Well, they don't want to be disciplined enough to help themselves. And it's always everybody else's fault except for them. Now, Chris said some fucking terrible things to me because I wouldn't bail him out for whatever, the 6th or 8th time. I had to blow my nose again. It's been over a year, well over a year, since I stopped drinking, and that completely changed the direction of my life. Now, I'm still accountable for the stupid shit I did from the time I moved here in 2016 till 2024 when I stopped drinking. January of 2024 when I stopped drinking. I would get drunk and go out and look to fight, get into fights because I'm rather good at fighting, and it was self-destructive. I finally had to sit myself down, tell myself this is now no way for me to live my life. And it's one of the reasons why I identify so much with the Men Go Their Own Way movement in the Red Pill Society, because I'm not playing a fucking rigged game anymore. And those guys have decided that they're not going to play a rigged game anymore. So you can't afford to have self-destructive people in your life. Some people just can't stop drinking, or they won't stop drinking. I'm just glad he didn't get in that car accident and kill somebody. Now, he did get into an accident, but he just did what's property damage. Doesn't have a driver's license because that's fucking suspended, because it's not the first time he got pulled over for a DWI, DUI, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Again, I am not responsible for fucking things he does, and neither are you. If you have a self-destructive person, whether it's a parent, an uncle or an aunt, a sibling, or a child, if you do whatever you can to help them and you realize that they're just never going to change, you have to cut them out of your life. As difficult as that may be, that's the only way you can save yourself. Those people will drag you down with them. I'm not attaching my name to this guy anymore. I'm not vouching for this guy anymore. And I'm not vouching for anybody else who's self-destructive. I have a decent amount of time left to live my life with a little bit of dignity, and I'm not trying to overcomplicate my life. All right? If you have any self-destructive people in your life, they have to go. You have the right to look out for yourself. Nobody's coming to help us. If you're a guy and you're listening to this, nobody's coming to fucking help you. You're on your own. And you can't afford to have anybody with self-destructive tendencies in and around your life. All right? Love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. And if you can't, you have to take care of yourselves. Like a fart in a G-string. From West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.